of jewelry. My name is Becky Booker and I love being here with you. And if you're not watching Shop LC a little bit every single day, you're just missing out on some deals. The live streams are a little bit different. We've got a big clearance event going on right now where all sales are final, but I want to assure you that the live streams are always going to be shipping and handling. If it's over $50, your shipping and handling is free. Your shopping cart, not necessarily one item, so you can stack those items up, and when you get to $50, free shipping on everything in the shopping cart. In addition to that, because we're doing live stream and we're not doing the clearance event that's happening right now, you still have that 30-day happiness guarantee, so I love it. And these earrings just make the best sound. They have this little jingle jangle. So welcome aboard, everybody. And listen, like, share, and follow here at Shop LC. And the live streams also are recorded and they stay on the website. So you could go back and see what's happening, what you may have missed. These are all basically last in stock items. We bring you items that are kind of last in stock because we can't really tie up a lot of broadcast time with last in stock items. So we're going to give you some extra special thank yous and incentives, and that means dollars back in your pocket. So if you are shopping with us on Facebook friends, thanks for joining us. You're going to simply type in the bottom, in the chat area, the messenger section, you're going to type in the item number. The item number for the show is a little bit different. We're going to go in order. It starts out at 101, 102, 103, and it goes down the list. When you type in on Facebook Messenger, sold 101, this is the first item, and hit send, we will automatically send you back a link to this item on the Shop LC website. And then you can get a full explanation, you can add it to your shopping cart, do whatever you need to do. A ring like this is something that you might want to check out because you want to select your correct size. So that's one of the great things. For Instagram and TikTok, all the shopping information is already loaded for you down below, so feel free to shop and have some fun doing it. The chat is open on both, on all avenues, so all the chats are open. So if you want to send me a message, I'd love to do that. Before we do anything, though, I want to show you this book by Regina Martino. She has done an amazing job, probably the most intense book on Shungite for the collector and the consumer of any that I've ever seen. And you can see this is a well-loved, well-used reference source here at Shop LC. She's done a really great thing. She's very much known for her energetic healing aspects, but she's also a geobiologist and a bioenergy expert. So if you get the book, and you should check it out at shoplc.com, she does all sorts of things, telling you how to use it in an energetic way, how to place it in particular rooms, different shapes, different things. So it's a very informative book, and she does an amazing job of combining what some might consider alternative science with medical research and tests that have been going on. So check that out at shoplc.com. We really love this. I mean, it's got lots and lots and lots of information in it, so check that out. There's not a text like this that I can share with you yet on Terahertz because it hasn't been written yet. But what I will tell you is if we just took all of these star ratings and reviews that you guys have given us since we've started bringing Terahertz in, you might be in the process of writing that book. Terahertz is an amazing material. It was introduced for the public about 10 years ago. It was introduced by a Japanese scientist who brought the product to market, and it just took off in Australia. And it's being used in science and industry in a big way because it's got a very non-ionizing or non-damaging sort of type of energy, not like an X-ray. So this is an energy that has the ability to go through skin, through paper, through many, many things, but it's not damaging like an X-ray. You go to the dentist or you go in for an X-ray, there's a reason that they drape most of your vital organs and most of your body in a lead apron. That's because those X-rays are damaging. That's radiation that's going through your body. Don't care what you're doing, getting a bone X-rayed, getting a foot, you rolled your ankle and got to have an X-ray. All of that is radiation that goes through your body. This is an entirely different material. Now, taking it out of industry and putting it into the world of crystals and energetic healing has just caused an absolute ripple effect. Many of you have written in and said, I don't know what it is, I'm getting some results from it. Many of you have seen Michelle talk about a particular situation she had with some aches and some pains. You do not see Michelle without her Terahertz, and she wears a lot of it. Hunter, you don't see him without Terahertz. I have literally seen him take a bracelet off and hand it to somebody because it's such a cool material. So I'm going to tell you, try it. You never know until you try. This one is $19.99. It's got 4.5 stars, and this is a really cool band because it's an entire piece. So it's carved, it's got a nice smooth interior, it's got a very slight dome on the top, and the sheen that comes off of this is very reminiscent of hematite. Thank you, brain. Thank you, brain, for being up there. But it's not hematite at all. It's not related at all. This is a man-made material that comes from silica, and they actually have to create this material. So it's really, really interesting. All right, $19.99. It looks like we have 3 sizes, 5, 6, 7.5. This is a piece that's been very new in the system. And DJ, I'm going to ask a lot. How many do we have?
We have...
Because there aren't going to be a lot of any of these. Not a lot of any of these. Look how gorgeous that is. The sheen that comes off of this is gorgeous.
We actually have 116.
116. Okay, so if you do low math, low takes 50 states, divides it by the quantity divided by 50 states. That's 2 per state in low math, and a couple left over. So these are things, if you do have an issue with things happening in your hands or arthritis, or this material is said to do a lot of stuff in the world of bioenergy. And we can't make claims and tell you that's going to do that. But I'm going to tell you a story really quickly. Could you turn the air conditioner down just a little bit? Because I'm all hot already. I'm that girl. I'm hot some days, and some days I'm not, and some days I'm hot right now. Thank you, DJ. But here's the thing. My mom went to school back in the 1950s, and she had a teacher that told her then about this emerging technology, and it was gonna show up. There was this research happening. And it was about a way to label items for sale using a lot of little lines. Well, guess what? It was a hypothetical, it was a scientific maybe back in the 1950s. And you know what? Well, you know what that description was? We use them all the time now. Barcodes. So just because it's something right now that we don't have hard science for, we don't understand exactly how it works in the human body, that doesn't necessarily mean that it's not out there. And we'll talk a little bit about that with Shungite as well. But this is an emerging technology, and there are medical companies, technology companies, literally spending billions of dollars on terahertz and what it does. All right, Sold 101, we're going to be moving on. Thank you guys for joining us this morning. All right, coming up next... Let me see. Oh, there's my display. Coming up next, take a look at these. These are gorgeous. I mean, they are absolutely gorgeous. Now, these are going to be in sterling silver and 22.5 carats. This is going to be about an 11 or 12 millimeter bead. 22.5 carats, and these are just beautiful studs. I'm just going to hold them up to my ear so you can get the feel of them. I would use my oversized backs, if you've got any of those oversized backs, to put them on, because they are just gonna pop and they are gorgeous. Terahertz, again, is one of those materials that's really new. It's really one of those cutting edge materials, and they're one of the coolest things out there. I'm gonna let you do the research on it, but this is one of those materials that from a bioenergetic standpoint, it has a vibrational frequency, and we talk about that when we talk about the purported healing. I use that loosely, healing properties of gemstones, because I can't make any claims because there's no really hard science out there. But what I will tell you is the frequency of this is very close to the frequency that resonates in cells naturally. And there is just no telling where this material is going to go. I know that there's a lot of companies putting billions of dollars of research into terahertz. Really cool thing about this material is it is it's an excellent conductor of temperature. So normally you'll see us on the live shows on TV lay a bracelet or an item of terahertz on a bed of ice, and it literally just melts that ice, because this soaks up the ambient temperature in the room, which, depending on what it is, you put that on the ice and it immediately starts to melt the ice. And it within just minutes, sometimes even seconds, you'll see some of the pieces pick up an icy kind of frostiness to them, because they literally transmit temperature just pretty much instantly. Many of you have written in and said, I warm it up just a little bit in my hands, or I just put it on my body, and the frequency of it, I feel like it helps. And I know we have a lady that writes in on the overnight shows, and she says she's a walking terahertz display because she has a lot of physical ailments. Hunter will tell you that it's something that calms him down, that helps him sleep. It's said to have properties that help your skin. I don't know again if all that's true, but I know that I like wearing mine. And at this point, thankfully, I don't have a lot of aches and pains. So for me, I wear it as a beautiful piece of jewelry, but many of you have written in, and thank you for that, for sharing your own unique experiences. We've got Just Jen, thank you for being out there. Asher Odom, thank you for being out there. We've got Nirmal Verma, love that. Angel How 55, I got that one. Keisha Constantine, thank you. OJEKEMI, Ojakimi. Proms Diopside, James Watch, Jane Schwartz feels, and one other. Thank you guys for joining us. Again, this one is going to be sold 102. These are $14.99. Let's just play this game, okay? How many of you have a person in your family, a grandparent, an uncle, or whatever, who has for years absolutely sworn by wearing a copper bracelet because they say it helps my arthritis? There are lots of us out there that have different things that we love, different things that we keep around us for that energetic purpose. So, whether the science is there yet or not, I'm really inclined to believe personal experience. And that's one of the things that you have to take into consideration about terahertz and Shungite, because, the Russian royalty 500 or 600 years ago would take Shungite and they would put it in their drinking water. They would put it in baths, and they would say that the Shungite purified the water and it made them feel good. Well, fast forward 500 years, and guess what? Nobel Prize winning research into Shungite proves that there is in fact something unique and something wonderful about Shungite. It has the ability to repel and intercept magnetic. We got a late start today. I'm all flustered. I'm just going to say it. But so what I'm trying to say is this. Just because we don't have science now, just because the scientists haven't figured out, doesn't mean that there's any less importance in anecdotal experience. So I really want to know, I from time to time, not very often, have a problem with the foot. A little bone will kind of get to be achy in there, and I have magnetic insoles, so I will use those. And I don't know if it's the magnetic insoles or it's my brain. I don't know if it's the insoles or the placebo. I don't know, and honestly, I don't care, because for me, it works. So I'm just saying, worst case scenario, and since I can't make any claims, I'm going to say check out the reviews for Terahertz online. This one has 4-star rating. There's one review on these. Not only are they gorgeous, but if this was hematite, these would be really, really heavy. And the difference is you get this gorgeous metallic gleam, but you don't get the heaviness. So I'm going to say try them, because they're just absolutely stunning. And listen, a lot of you are getting a head start on holiday shopping. This is a great time to do it. We have ordered and reordered the Terahertz pieces over and over, because they come in and they go out, and there's something to it. There's something to it. I'm going to let you be the judge of that. Have you ever had that experience where you go to a physician and you've got a problem that's been bothering you, it's been bugging you, and it's there, it's not in your head, and you go and the doctor says, right, so take this as something for pain, or take some more ibuprofen, or take some more Tylenol, or whatever. Sometimes that's not the answer, because you just want relief. What if this could do that? For $14.99, that's less than a bottle of ibuprofen, y'all. And you just simply put it on. Nobody has to know that this is your secret feel-good, feel-better weapon, okay? Nobody has to know that. $14.99. Check it out. This is going to be sold 103. Type that in the chat below, Facebook friends, TikTok, Instagram, down below. And once you've got this in your shopping cart, hang on for a second and let that shopping cart get to $50, because when that number happens, your shipping is free. And once you're done with that, I'm going to ask you to do one thing: like, follow, and share. That's actually 3 things, but do that, please, and thank you. And also, while you're online today, have you entered to win that Nissan Leaf? because have you heard, we're giving away a Nissan Leaf later this month. You can enter once a day now through the 16th of October, so please don't wait around. We're going to give that car away, and somebody is going to win. It's our third car giveaway, and it's very exciting. And it's not like at other giveaways where you sign up today and then you have to wait 12 months and they collect entries for a whole year and you forget about. No, we are serious. Enter. We have a very short window. You can enter once a day, and somebody is going to win that brand new Nissan Leaf. Even if you don't want to drive an EV, think about the resale possibilities. I'm just bringing the practical Aunt Becky right now, okay? Okay, and this is probably one of our most popular shapes, these beautiful little chunky pieces. I know Michelle wears this one. I have this one. Hunter wears this one. So it's wonderful for any wrist out there. How many, DJ?
283.
All right, 283. Get ready, get set, go. This one is sold 103. If you need one of these, great. I'll tell you, get a couple, really. At $14.99, this has 4.8 stars. This is really gorgeous. These are actually, if you look at this, if you want to get really curious, you look at these are actually hollow on the inside. Remember, these come from silica, and there's all sorts of science happening with this behind the scenes. So that's really, really wonderful. So grab them while you can. $14.99.
And hit you with a comp.
Do it. Oh, do it. Listen, this is starting to get really popular out there. If you stop in at a rock shop, there are a couple. I actually have seen this now in one rock shop here in the Austin, Texas area. They were going for about $100. I just forgot about that. All right, $133.94. And you're going to see this in a lot of different cool shapes, a lot of different cool configurations and arrangements. So if you've got some experience with Shungite, I want to hear from you. Okay, please share that in the chat with your other Shop LC shoppers today. Jody Curtis, thank you. We've got Lady in Christ 53. Thank you for joining us. I love that you guys are out there. Thank you for joining us on the live streams. We're expanding the live streams. Okay, so we're working out this new time slot. This week we did Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So we're here from 10 to noon. So next week, we're going to do Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 9 to noon. And starting on October the 22nd, we're going to do 2 live stream shows a day. The times are set at 10 a.m. to noon Central Time, and then we'll be back for a second session, 2 to 4 Central Time. 7 days a week, 2 shows a day. So don't wait around. You got a lot more opportunities for shopping. Okay, let's see what's coming up next. Oh, the necklace that matches, right? Oh, here it is.
There are a few options for this one.
Oh, okay. Which one's, Lauren? Okay, that one, this one,
That one.
these one.
Fancy the barrel and the round.
Oh, okay. Now I have one of these. I forget which one it is. I think it's the nugget, and I can actually. It might be TMI. I can tell you anyway because that's my style. Wear it as an anklet. I can go twice around my chubby little ankle with this, and I just love it. Just me personally, I think it looks really cool. And I've had people who say, "Hey, I like your anklet." Thank you. It's really a necklace, but what do you know? You do what you do, right? Okay, you've got 3 gorgeous choices. All of these are waiting on the website for you when you type in sold 104. That will take you back to the Shop LC website. You're going to click on the image of the one that you want. So I'm going to show you that your choice of these is $39.99. Now, interesting little tidbit. They're finished off with the sterling silver lobster claw clasp, so enjoy that. They all have an extender of about 2 inches, and they look stunning. If you are a fan of hematite, of Tahitian pearls, any deep, rich, metallic shimmer or sheen as an accent to your outfit or your jewelry collection, you gotta have them. And plus, I'm just going to let you look up the medicinal effects, guys, because a lot of people are saying that this is it. This is that thing that's giving me some relief from chronic conditions. And a lot of that has to do, again, with bringing those cells back into vibration. So we don't always understand everything about the way that a cell works. There's been so much research in the last 10 years about bioenergetic healing, about the way that cells work, about the little electrical impulse that literally every cell in your body is like a little mini battery, and it gives off a little bit of an electrical impulse. That's why your electrolytes are so important, because when that chemical balance goes wonky, You get all kinds of things. I mean, listen, if your potassium is low, if you're outside working in the yard and you don't have enough potassium, or if you're taking something that helps you get rid of excess water and you don't have enough potassium, you're in big trouble. It can cause heart palpitations. It can cause an irregularity in your heartbeat, and everybody knows that that's not a good thing. So I'm just saying, until the research proves what many of us are already saying yes about, you're just smart to get it. Especially, well, this is kind of like a ground floor opportunity, guys, because we've shown you comparisons on these materials before, and they're just absolutely crazy. Now, DJ, do I have the right one? Because
I have the other one showing up. Let me.
Okay, so that one is not it. I may be holding the wrong one. I'm holding the one that's graduated, and I think I need to be holding this one. I think this is it. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. So I got the wrong one.
By the way, Steven on Facebook says hi.
Hey, Steven, how are you? Nice to have you out there. Hey, Steven, nice to have you out there. Thank you for being such a fan and such a supporter. And to all of you out there who, like Steven, are just always giving us all kinds of feedback to help us get better and grow. We love that, so thank you. And Steven, let me know. Are you a fan? Are you owning any Terahertz right now? Because it's really a cool thing. All right, these have 4.7 stars, and how many reviews, DJ? Oh, 40 reviews. Okay, we got to check these out. Can you bring them up on the screen?
Yeah, we can do that.
Okay, all right. You guys are in for a treat, okay? And yes, I will admit, I don't want to apologize, but I'll admit I'd get a little geeky from time to time. I have my favorites, and I think sometimes gemstones choose you, so whatever you are a fan of, I'm going to say go for it. Okay, love my Terahertz. Really helps with pain. Love this necklace. It has helped with pain in my shoulders and arms. I recommend them highly. This looks very stylish. Also has benefits for your body. I have bracelets. I love them. They really help my wrists. That's why I ordered a necklace. I'm going to read them here so you don't have to look at the back of my head. Love this necklace. Love Terahertz and its amazing properties. You see? And listen, those are all verified purchases, guys. We're not sending out a whole bunch of these and saying, you know what? We're just going to give this to you. You tell me what you think. I don't necessarily trust that, if you know what I mean. I want to know that somebody has spent their money, and I want to know what they really think about it, because that for me is powerful stuff. I love everything I bought at Shop LC. Everyone is so nice. I do not have a smartphone, or I would take pics. Thank you so much. Good size and weight, very shiny, another addition to my collection. And listen, you're seeing comments here, all sorts, how it looks and how it works. Esther says this is a beautiful necklace. It needs to have a magnetic closure. Once one receives, very desirable, but becomes a problem. Esther, listen, we have some with magnetic closures. So go back, and do we have any here? Let me see. I don't think so, but, and here's the thing, a little boho and a little comfort. Esther, anytime you have a great idea like that, or you're wanting this but with something different too, please reach out to our personal shopping team, 877-899-0490, and let them look for that item, because there are thousands of items on the website, and it can get a little daunting to kind of sort through all of that merchandise. So let the personal shopping team help you out. They'll be more than happy to do that, and they're really good at it. And you can talk to a personal shopper absolutely free of charge. It doesn't cost you anything extra, and 24/7. So here's the number again, 877-899-0490. So thank you very much. Keisha, again, thank you for being out there. Nikhil, thank you for joining us. Vipov, thank you guys for joining us all behind the scenes here, part of the team watching in today. K-Beer Man, thank you. Thank you all for joining us. And remember, like, follow, and share. These are going to be sold 104.
Yes.
All the details are on the website, so check that out at shoplc.com. So I'm going to put this grouping right here so you'll know that that's one section. All right, we're going to go on next to a great addition to the Terahertz collection. For the longest time, we just had bracelets. Then we had, beautiful pendants, and there's some amazing carved pieces behind the scenes at shoplc.com. Check those out. I really love the Foo Dog anyway. But we've had recently some gorgeous rings that have popped into the collection. So this one, and I apologize, it doesn't fit. I've got a big old finger. This one is a lovely size 5. But you can see right away how gorgeous it is. This one is sold 105. Make sure you scoot over to the website right now and pick yours up. while I tell you about it, because this one is $19.99. It's in gold tone, 12.5 carats, and that oval is so amazing. I'm going to guess that's about a 10 by 20, so beautiful symmetry all the way around. And you know, I'll tell you something, it's terahertz all the way around. This is the thing about it. It has a mirror-like finish on the back, and it's very close to your hands. So for all of you who are writing in saying, this is helping with my hands, it's helping with my mobility, I'm getting some relief from all those aches and pains, this might be one you want to think about wearing, especially if you're still using your hands, you're doing baking, you're very active with your hands, you're doing any hand work, you're doing needle point or anything like that, you're doing anything with your hands. Just using your hands in general, okay? So this is a great thing. This one is sold, let's see, sold $105, and it's $19.99. You will actually be amazed at the mirror finish that this stuff has. It is just stunning. Beautiful symmetry on the oval as well, and very close contact right there, and a big surface so that you're going to feel that on your hand. And you will feel it. It warms up really, really quickly. And I'll tell you something. If you want to feel how warm it gets, just take it, put it in your hand, and then put it back on your wrist, and you will literally feel it soak up that heat just from the friction of a few seconds in your hand. It's an amazing material. $19.99. This is sold $105. I love the contrast too of the dark silvery color of the terahertz with the gold tone of the ring itself. So get in on this and while you can. It looks like we have 5, 6, and 7. That means that this has been a pretty popular item, and in the world of terahertz in our inventory, having the rings back in stock are a very new thing, so grab them while you can. All right, Facebook friends, thank you. Remember to type in sold 105 in the messenger, and the system will send you back a link which will take you to the Shop LC website. And it's really great because you'll see beautiful photographs. In some cases, they're actually video recordings. You'll see full measurements. You'll see a full description of the product itself, so it's very comprehensive. And that's why we don't go over a lot of it here in person, because it's a little different format than being live on TV. But I love that it sends you back to the website, because I sort of get addicted to all of the information on the website. I want you to know that all of that is out there. I want you to experience all of that. And the thing that I love, my favorite picture on the website, is the measurement. So I can see right away how it's going to look on my hand. And I will tell you, I can stand in line and wait for the cashier at the grocery store and buy jewelry from Shop LC. It is that easy. Okay, my friends, $19.99. Congratulations for getting in on that. Lokesh, thank you for getting in. We've got Isaac Abadi. Thank you for joining us. And if you've got comments about terahertz, personal experiences that you feel comfortable sharing, drop those in the chat, and we'll share those with the audience as well, with everybody else out there. Gosh, I mean, DJ, can you just look at the reflection on this? I mean, can you see it? Mm-hmm. I mean, is this a piece of jewelry, or is this like an emergency signaling device? I don't know. You tell me. You tell me. They're beautiful. And, you know, just when you thought there was nothing new under the sun, right, along comes terahertz. And it's amazing to see that crossover. You know, when you get right down to it, it's one of the things that's really interesting to me is that gemology, the study of gems, is really sort of about mineralogy, except we just focus on things that pass the beauty, the durability, and the hardness proposition. So they have to have those characteristics, or we never consider them as jewelry. So think about that. I mean, and when you look at a piece like Terahertz, which is the new kid on the block, you've seen Shungite blow up, you've seen prices skyrocket for Shungite out there in the retail marketplace, and you're seeing that happen right now for Terahertz as well. This one is very much in demand. Again, positioned in a spot very close to your body, and a nice size on this one as well, so you're going to get beautiful results with this one. Look how gorgeous the top is. You've got this beautiful sort of wave or flow design, that long, sexy pendant. This one is actually going to measure a little bit more than an inch, about 1.5 inches, and the chain is included. So this one is in ion-plated yellow gold on top of stainless steel. You've got simulated diamonds on the top with that beautiful flame design. Absolutely stunning. How simple, how gorgeous, how elegant. And this is the season of gift giving, guys. So get a handle on that early and reserve these pieces, get them home. A lot of these are spoken for immediately. Many of these will have one airing on the live shows, and then we've got a few pieces left, maybe a couple of hundred. We bring them to you in the live streams so that you've got a chance to scoop them up before they're gone. You know, I think about that. Okay, there's going to be a holiday party, whatever it is, office party, girlfriends, whatever, and you say to yourself, you say to everybody in the group, okay, don't go crazy with spending. Don't spend more than $20. And immediately your brain starts racing. What in the world am I going to share that's only $20? What are you going to get, 2 lottery tickets? Or I don't know. I mean, think about that. These are $14.99, pendant and chain included. And the material with the stainless steel and the yellow gold on top of that, what a gorgeous contrast. All right, type in sold 106. And this one also has 3.9 stars. There are 8 reviews of this, so check out what your ShopLC friends and family have said about these pieces online at shoplc.com. And when you get your pieces home, don't be afraid to go back and add your comments. We love to hear those, so thank you very much for joining us. All right, sold 106, the pendant and the chain, $14.99. Stunning, just absolutely beautiful. Deep, dark, rich colors all the way around. Okay, that one was 30 carats, by the way, 30 carats. Okay, this ring, oh my goodness, what a masterpiece. This is just so beautiful. And this one is one of those statement pieces, okay? So when I put this on and you can see how this looks, I think you are gonna just hold on to your breathing, okay? Because this one might take your breath away. I saw this right away. I was like, oh my gosh, that's so pretty. Okay, here we go. Look at this. That's so gorgeous. This looks, and keep in mind, Terahertz has only been around for 10 years, okay, as we're using it today in jewelry. But does this look like an ancient royal treasure? I mean, I look at this and it's just gorgeous. I think Harry Potter.
I see that.
I mean, I think Game of Thrones. I think, you know, ancient royals. I love all of those I love all those period movies that talk about ancient civilizations or, you know, fantasy scenarios. And this is just all of that, except it's right now, it's real, and it's gorgeous. $19.99. No way. This one weighs in at, I'm looking for the 30 carats, which might be a little light on that. But the prongs, I'm gonna come in close on this one, DJ, because this is just too ornate not to give you the details on it. You can see the details at shoplc.com when you type in sold 107 and get to ShopLC, because it'll take you right back to the website. But just look at this live. I mean, help guide me in.
This way, perfect.
Okay. Oh,
Right there.
okay. The ornamentation on this is so exquisite. And then can you see the prongs on the side there? So you actually have this 3-prong design. So the prongs are actually, literally, they look sculpted. They look like these gorgeous crystals that just jump up out of the ring and hold everything in place. It is just absolutely beautiful. And you know, when you put a piece on like this is one of the moments where I have to say our design team is the best. Okay, they have been designing beautiful pieces for a long time. I can't imagine how many hundreds of years they have together and experience cumulatively. But you look at this piece dead on, and all you see is all of that beautiful ornamentation and terahertz on the top of the finger. It doesn't drip down on the sides. The mounting is literally sculpted to fit the shape of a hand, so it's designed to be worn, and it's designed to be comfortable while you wear it. Do you own a piece of jewelry that's like a little clunky, it's a little uncomfortable, all the nuance of the design are not really quite hitting all the right chords? That you're not going to find that here. And until I worked at ShopLC, I have to say, I always said to myself, you know what, I'd love to have something a little bit bigger, but I could never find anything that was comfortable. Beautiful, comfortable, affordable, elegant, distinct. I mean, this is hitting all the right chords, it's checking off all the boxes. This is available in 5, 6, and 7. This one has 3.4 star rating, 5 reviews altogether, 30 carats in gold tone, which means it is just absolutely stunning, gorgeous. Oh my goodness. And you know what? This is we say it all the time. I do anyway. You have to check back every day. This I've never seen before. The long oval, never seen them before, and now I'm looking at the sizes available, 5, 6, and 7, so my size is already sold out. This is why you got to tune in, okay? And if you have something on a wish list, go back to Shop LC and set up your wish list so that when things come up that come into inventory that you might be interested in, we'll send you a little reminder. It's kind of like getting a little first alert, if you will. All right, this one is going to be sold 107. Jump in and don't hesitate. Billy Mumford, I'm so glad to see you out there. You just make me smile every time I see you out there. Thank you so much. All right. And listen, guys, this is just a little sprinkling of terahertz, but I will give you a warning. You know, if you look at, let's just say if you look at emerald, for example, we've got a lot of emerald in inventory because it's a very abundant material. This is a man-made material, but it is still very, very uncommon. It's not produced on a very big scale. As far as I know, there's only one place that's doing the production, and it's a little difficult to come by. There's going to be a wait list for this very soon because it's so darn popular right now. And you know what? That popularity is only growing and growing. Now, we had a conversation the other day. I had it with the Hunter on air, so if you guys were watching overnight, thank you. But I don't know if this one can be laser inscribed. You know, we've got a whole department now that personalizes, and they can add a little bit of laser inscription, which is different than engraving. This is actually done with the laser. It's an amazing machine. I've actually seen it. They literally type it into a computer, and it sends a message over to the laser, and the laser literally etches whatever that text is onto that item. So cool. Okay, so stinking cool. And at $29.99, I would say you might want to check and see if this can be personalized. This is a beautiful sort of dog tag shape. You've got
Billy says it's her birthday today.
Billy, happy birthday! It is the 60th anniversary of your 21st birthday. Girl. I like it. Happy birthday. Thank you very much for sharing your birthday with us here. It's so cool. And let me know what you're doing. Don't post all the pictures on social media. You know better, okay? Just the pretty ones, okay? Not the ones that are going to get you in trouble. All right. It's a gorgeous dog tag. And again, you've got the beads all strung. You've got this on a lobster claw clasp. And you know, Esther, I just thought of something. Esther had a great idea earlier, and she said, I really would love to have a magnetic closure on some of these. You know, the other day on the show, we had some extenders that had the... they were stainless steel, and they actually had the little slider on, the little bolo style. And it would add I think we figured out it was like a total of 8 inches in length. So go back to Shop LC and type in extenders, because you may have a way to add some magnetic closures to these using the great selection of extenders we have out there on the website. But isn't that pretty? Even if you never engrave a single thing on this, this is one of those things that's flashy. This is one of those things that's different. And for all of you who are using Terahertz for, you know, the benefits that you're getting, this one is right next to your skin. And that's really, really important, because, you know, when you have stone to skin contact in the world of bioenergetic healing, that stone to skin contact is what helps the energy of that crystal or that material go through the skin. And we know already that this will we know that the waves, the energetic waves of terahertz, science has already said they penetrate the skin. I think I looked up the other day, all the way down to about 3/4 of an inch. That's a lot. That's a lot. So get them while you can. If you've got any experience with terahertz and any experience whatsoever with therapeutic benefits or helping you feel better, please write and let us know, because I want to share that information with other people in the audience. This one has 4.8 stars. Are you starting to sense a theme here? 4.8 stars. Estimated retail value, $339. And I don't know if you can even find a comparison for something like this, TJ. I don't know. Because I've seen bracelets. I have not seen earrings or rings anywhere except Shop LC. And I've not seen any of the beautiful pendants that we've had. So I'm just going to say, get them while you can, because these are things that sell out. And because this is a man-made material, and because it's not made in a lot of different places, it's only, as far as I know, made in one place, there's a long wait for this material. So my point is, if you're thinking that, I'll just wait until Black Friday, that might not be the best choice, because if they're sold out and we can't get them back in, our hands are tied. So type in sold 108, all right, sold 108, Facebook friends, in the chat below. We'll send you back the link to shoplc.com. And the other thing I love about this is that they're so affordable. Oh my gosh, $29. The budget pay on this is $7.50. $7.50. No interest, just terahertz, and a lot of it, 199 carats. Okay. We're going to be moving on. And we are going to get to some Shungite later in the show this morning for the live stream. Like, follow, and share. Thank you if you've done that. Okay, are we doing the Big Papa here?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. This. Wow. When you take the time to add individual knots between pearls or gemstones, you're really sending a powerful message that those are important, that they're valuable. You really send the message that this is a treasure that is worth the extra effort. Now, at $49.99, this is going to be 20 inches, and I'm just going to put it on over this so you can see what it looks like, because this is so amazing. 4 budget pays of $12.50. And Esther, this is one of those pieces that I would tell you, go back and get the closures, go back and get the extenders, and just convert it, because you might even want to wear this at a longer length. So I'm going to hold that there so you can see where it fits on the neckline. 20 inches is amazing. This is 590 carats. Let me see. What is that math? Is that 10 cents a carat? Hold on. No, I don't think so. Hold on. I just have to do this math. Just indulge me for a second. $549.99, 49. I'm just going to do $50. $50 divided by 590. Dollars divided by carats. 8 cents a carat. Yeah, that just happened. 8 cents a carat. Cheryl, it's nice to have you. Market Square Jewelers, thank you for being out there. I don't know, you tell me. It's a stunning piece. Can you imagine this? Aside from the bioenergetic feedback that you guys are giving us, that it's helping you with the aches, helping you with the pains, helping you with this and that. On top of all that, first and foremost, it looks gorgeous. It really, really does. And there's just nothing else that looks like this. It sort of looks like hematite, but it's much lighter. So if you don't wear hematite because of the weight, especially for earrings, this is your jam right here. And at $399, for 12 millimeter beads, I don't know that you're going to find that in a knotted piece. That's 20 inches all the way around. And let me tell you something about knotting. Somebody has to sit down, you put every one of those beads on that silk cord. Then they have to very carefully tie a nice tight knot in between to protect each one of those beads. That costs money and time. Back in the 90s, working in a little shop in Chicago, if you brought in your pearls and we sent them up to get restrung, we would get those pearls back in a week or two. They would have all brand new knots, and we would charge the customer at least $5 per knot. So at $49.99, you just bought 5 knots. in the world of stringing. There's something just so amazingly important about beads or pearls that are knotted, and nobody in their right mind is going to ever think that these are $49.99. It just does not look like that. It does not read like that. And these are strong, powerful, elegant pieces. You are going to look and feel like the rich lady, like the lady that had your driver drop you off at the front door and hold the umbrella while you walked in. They have that look and feel, and they're gorgeous, guys. $49.99. Thank you guys for joining us. Beautiful pieces. And again, you can look up Terahertz. There's a lot of information out there about it. Many of you are writing in and saying from a bioenergetic standpoint, it is helping you with a variety of things like aches and pains. And some people are writing in and saying it helps me be centered, it helps me be calm. And that's one of the things. We know that this has a vibrational frequency that gets into the cellular body, and it's very close to the frequency. Some people call it the frequency of life, as a matter of fact. And this one coming up next is $39.99, and I'll show you these two together so you can see. You could easily kind of nest those if you wanted to. This is graduated with a big bead in the middle. This is going to be 18 inches. This one is 20 inches, and man, talk about a stack. Oh yeah, you can easily do that. If any of you follow the lady, I think she's 102 now. She's a very well-known designer. She's got a background as an interior decorator. She's very big into jewelry, and she's always had this amazing eye of her accessorizing, okay? She's known for her eyeglass collection, but she's known for just stacking and layering and just all sorts of things. She might wear, 20 or 30 pieces in one collection. Yeah, you could do two. You really could, and it would be absolutely stunning. And you know what? These both have a lobster claw clasp. This one actually has a 2-inch extender, so you can wear that at any length that you would like to. But at $39.99, again, there we are with your budget pay. Your budget pay is $13.33. So jump in and get it while you can. Facebook friends, this one is sold 110, and you can see the difference even on the display. A little bit of a different silhouette. This one's a little bit more petite because you've got a slight graduation. All of those beads still have very nice size and presence. And this one is just, hey baby, this is just all around. So I might tell you to get both of them and just try. I mean, the thing that we do that nobody else can do, guys, is at $39.99, you're looking at a start price on this of $339. So any of these are going to be in the $300+ range when you do the start price. If you were going to experiment, would you experiment with more than one piece at $339? Would you even buy one at $339? That's not necessarily something I would just randomly do. But this is what we do at Shop LC, guys. We just have a knack for getting to the good stuff, getting in there and negotiating a price. In this case, I think with Terahertz, I really want to think we're one of the first people to do that. And at $39.99, this one again, 4.8 stars. All of these pieces are absolute rock stars, not because we say so. We just bring them to you and offer them to you, and you guys are telling us how powerful these pieces are, whether you're speaking about how beautiful they are from a visual standpoint, or whether you're talking about, the bioenergetic help that you're getting from them. Either way, beautiful. And they all are just so highly rated on the website. That blows me away. The consistency of the feedback that you guys are giving us is wonderful. Facebook friends, this one is sold 110. So type that in the chat below. We'll send you a link. It'll take you to the Shop LC website. During the live streams, and in fact, anytime you're shopping on the website, your shopping cart gets to $50 with one item or multiple items, your shipping is free. Okay, so that's going to happen at checkout. You'll see all that shipping disappear. That's a great thing. So check it out and enjoy. All right. Lauren kind of shocked me when she said, I said, okay, well, I'm just going to wear all the bracelets. I love bracelets. That's my thing. And she said, okay, well, the earrings go with that one. And I said, wait, what? Wait, what did you just say? She said, yeah, the earrings go with that one. I said, right? I was like, wait, what? Do you want to come model these? How do you feel about showing these off? Watch for Lauren, guys. She's working behind the scenes. You've already seen her do a couple of live stream shows. She's going to be back this afternoon as well. Get in here and try these on, 2 to 4. And seriously, she's going to be joining us eventually, probably sooner instead of later, on some of the television shows as well. So just get ready. But look how cute you are in those. And they look good on everything. That's the thing about Terahertz, right? Just looks good on everybody. Yeah. So guys, this is a 2-for-1. The bracelet and the earrings You know, we get dressed all the time. You can put your earrings on in traffic,
These
right?
are so
And now
cute.
you're standing
I
in
know,
front of
and
here
I
and you
can't
can't
do
do it. All right, this is sold 111. Now, what size bracelet do you wear?
I'm tiny.
You
I'm
are.
like
Put
a
that
6.5,
on.
but let's see.
Okay, see how that fits you.
Okay.
It's a little big.
Got a little hang there.
It's a
but
little big,
still-
but you could give it to your favorite aunt or your favorite co-host.
Or put it over something that holds it up a little bit.
Yeah.
Another bracelet there.
Behind your watch, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
I mean, just seriously, guys, and it just
Singles.
it looks expensive. It looks
Mhm.
good. It looks edgy. It looks eye catching. It makes people say, "Wait, what is that?" It's
Yeah.
very eye catching.
It is. It's like
Yeah.
elegant too.
Yeah,
Really
it's
elegant.
nice. I mean, you could little black dress that, no problems.
Mhm.
Yeah. All right, cool. All right, 2 for $1, $19.99. This gal is going to be back this afternoon, 2 to 4, with
Pink diamonds.
pink. Need I say more? Thank you for
Thank
letting me
you.
borrow your earlobes. But these are just so much fun. And the movement on these is another fun factor here. Budget pay is $6.67 for the both of them. The question is not do you, the question is how many. Okay, this is going to be your go-to gift. This is the gift that everybody gets, okay? Nana, Grandma, Gigi, all the aunties, your in-laws, your outlaws, somebody that you're mad at. This is such a good deal that if you're mad at somebody, make up with them so that you can give them this gorgeous gift. This is makeup jewelry, okay? $6.67. Andrea V87, thank you. Seiko Tens TV, thank you for joining us. Cheryl's 229, thank you guys for joining us. If you're shopping with us on Facebook, really fun way to shop. You just type in sold 111. In this particular offering, you get the earrings and the bracelet, and it will fit easily 7-inch wrist or bigger, up to about I'm going to say up to about 8.5 inches. And if you're petite like Lauren, you might want to wear it behind your watch, and it'll sit just fine back there, or stack it up behind a bangle. Okay, it's just really, really amazing. This is on stretch cord as well, so if you happen to be a creative designer out there, this might be the one that just goes into your bead box, and you can create your own beautiful things with it. Either way, but you got to get them while you can. DJ, how many?
We have 72.
These have a 5-star rating. So you might want to hurry, and now, this is whatever you are doing, just stop and get to Shop LC. I love them, and also my granddaughter loves them too. Love, love, love. I love this bracelet. It isn't tight like most stretch bracelet. It looks really nice with my half black spinel ring, with my black spinel bracelet and ring. Love it. Love it. Earrings or the bracelet were worth twice the price. Well, yeah, that's what we do at Shop LC. I have several aches in my hands. Tired of changing the bracelet around. The pain left in no time, so that made me very happy. Would recommend it to anyone with pain. Also, it's nice looking. I agree. I really, really agree. That's an amazing thing. 5 stars. And all of these are verified reviews. It's that hard to put on, really and seriously. It's just so easy to put on. And getting the earrings that go with it, that's just so great. All right. Sold 111. And get them while you can. Only 72 of those pieces left. And just to remind you, I'm going to just leave that right there around the bottom so you remember that that's seriously the sleeper deal of the show. That's a 2 for 1. All right, coming up next, we have done an amazing job of bringing you Turkish style lamps in the past, and we've done an amazing job of bringing you Himalayan salt lamps. We've done an amazing job of bringing you different therapeutic pieces of Shungite. We've done wristbands and knee wraps, and we've done heating pads and all kinds of cool things. This is next level. I'm not kidding you. You get this gorgeous mosaic style lamp, and you've got the little thumb switch. I'm going to turn around this way and hold this in my hand for just a bit. But you've got the Shungite right here. This needs to be on your desk next to your 5G. We know that Shungite has the ability to interrupt. Shungite interrupts electromagnetic radiation, and that's a huge thing because it's kind of like the new carbon monoxide. You can't hear it, you can't see it, you can't smell it, you can't taste it. But you can buy a little device that will help you. It'll literally scare the socks right off of you. You are living, all of us are, in just an electromagnetic mosh pit. We're just surrounded by this radiation all the time. Your microwave, your computer, your phone, anything Bluetooth, literally anything with a plug-in, okay? And the truth is we don't know much about long-term effects of it, especially now with cell phones and cell phones being so close to your head, so close to your brain. We don't know the long-term effects of that. This is where Shungite comes in. And you're going to find that the center of the flower, front and back, and this gorgeous ring around the top all has Shungite. Now, I wanted you to see the light, and you can see that the light bulb is sticking out in the top. I only had a standard 60-watt bulb, but when you get this home, and if you could pass me those salt crystals, DJ, please, sir. When you get this home, so I have this regular bulb, but what you need to do is just get one of those little 40-watt bulbs, and it has just the regular base, so you don't need a specialty bulb for this. But get yourself an incandescent bulb, or something that's got the warm light to it. And this has a base that's got the opening in it, and you can see the stem for the light bulb. But put that on, and then, thank you, DJ. Then you're just going to take the salt crystals, and you're going to nestle those around on the inside. And Himalayan salt, and this is all natural salt, guys. There's been nothing done to this. Some of you are using the big salt blocks for cooking and all sorts of things. But you're simply going to load that in, and I'll see if I can show it to you. I don't know.
Zoom in.
You're simply going to load that in the base, and then put the light bulb in. Okay, put the salt in first, then the salt crystals first, then add the light bulb, and you don't have to fill this all the way up. But the salt crystals, and you can feel it, it's literally salt. The salt crystals also have this gorgeous sort of non-ionizing effect. It's very soothing, it's very calming. It's said to help remove yucky things from the environment, from the air as well. There's a place here in Austin where you can go and actually sit in a salt cave because it's got, again, therapeutic benefits. So it's one of those things that's just so interesting. But combining such a beautiful light with the healing properties of the Shungite and then the salt crystals on the inside, this is a win-win-win. It's just such a gorgeous piece. And nobody's ever going to look at this and think that there's Shungite on this. This is one of those things that really is a game changer. And if you want to see the video of how Shungite interrupts electromagnetic radiation, there are some videos that we have on the website at Shop LC, and it will show a little video of a teapot and a little video of the cell phone. And I know that Sean Wilsey helped record the video of the cell phone, and I think Cheryl might have helped record the video of the teapot or the microwave. I can't remember. But the thing about Shungite is, there are different levels of Shungite. Okay, so in jewelry pieces, we try to bring you some of the higher end, some of the more elite Shungite, because it's just got such a gorgeous shimmer to it. But the truth is, it doesn't have to be elite Shungite to block the electromagnetic radiation. In fact, we had some beautiful carvings at one point, and Cheryl, and the material was actually a composite. So it was a resin composite. It used Shungite crystal, Shungite powder, and a resin material. And then these intricate, gorgeous carvings were done using that combination. And even though it was a composite material, it still blocked electromagnetic radiation. It was amazing. And see, there you go. And once you have the smaller light bulb and it's down closer to the to the salt crystals, you get this almost, it has a very pleasant fragrance. It smells almost like a rain shower. It's got this sort of kind of very subtle sort of ionized fragrance to it. But it's really beautiful. All hand done on the globes. I love the fact that it's all in two pieces, because then you don't ever have to worry. You can simply take the light bulb out. You can tip out the salt crystals, and you can actually from time to time clean the inside, wipe everything down, because the salt crystals, because they're natural crystals, there's nothing been done to them. They may, after get a little sifty or a little gritty after a while. You can just wipe that out, no big deal. But it's easy to thumb switch. The cord is going to be about 6 feet tall, 6 feet long. So you can just simply put that you could just simply put that in a corner. I mean, it's a great piece. Put it in the baby's room, put it in the room where you're busy all the time, put it in the room where you are on your computer all the time, whether it's for work or for fun. Because again, you can't see it, feel it, taste it, smell it, but you are literally being bombarded with electromagnetic radiation all the time. And if you want to learn a little bit more about it, actually if you want to learn a lot about it, pick up Regina Martino's book. It's got a real hard to remember title, Shungite. And you're going to love it. She talks about Shungite baths, how to wear pendants, how to wear jewelry, how to wear belts, Shungite for well-being. It talks about studies using Shungite for therapeutic purposes, stimulating immune system defenses, reactivating healing processes, about harmful sources, Shungite as electromagnetic protection. She's got a whole chapter on this. And I have to say, English is not her first language. She speaks French primarily, but I'll tell you something. This is so easy to read. It's not some scientific white paper that you can't make heads or tails out of. It's some, technical geek speak that, you've got to have a degree in PhD to understand. It's very simple. It's very straightforward. And let's be realistic. It's information you need to have. If you want to be totally scared to death, don't wait for Halloween. Get out that little pamphlet that comes with your Bluetooth headset, your noise-canceling headphones, your cell phone. Turn all the way to the back in that teeny tiny font and look at the disclaimers and the warnings about radiation exposure and the potential harmful effects of that. You'll be wrapped in Shungite. That's all I can tell you. So get her book on the website, and this sells out from time to time. So get it while you can. The lamp has a 4.8 star rating. I mean, aside from just being so pretty, who would think that that's doing some heavy lifting for you behind the scenes? $24.99. You got $8.33 on the budget pay. That beautiful lamp is sold 112. And again, this is a new one for me. I don't know how many we have left, but I've never seen it. So I'm hoping I can scoop up one of these before it's too late.
Let's see. We have 3.
Okay. Dang it. We'll get them. Just grab them. And listen, look, we've got one of the questions I know that we have all the time is, okay, the clearance event is going on. This is not a clearance event. This is our live stream show. You still have budget pay, interest free. You still have a 30-day happiness guarantee, so get them home. If you're buying online, when your shopping cart clicks over at $50 or more, you just earned a free shipping pass. You really did. So don't wait around. I'm going to look up the Merkaba star. Hang on one second here, because there's a little bit of interesting details about this, plus the fact that it's done in Shungite. But we started bringing you Shungite a few years ago. One of the team actually found this at one of the gem shows. I can't remember if it was Tucson or Vegas. I think it was probably Tucson. But it's just one of those materials as well that's just so interesting, and seriously, for the most part, this comes from the Shungite region next to the village of Karelia, and it's one of those materials that's just really, 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 really very interesting. It's a very dense material, but its ability to block that electromagnetic radiation is not from how it looks, but it's actually from how the carbon atoms that make this up are assembled. They're assembled in this little sort of soccer ball particular shape. And there is, Nobel Prize winning research that's gone into this material and how it has an impact on electromagnetic frequencies. Okay, this is 3-dimensional tetrahedron, and it's actually 2 tetrahedrons together, and it's also sometimes referred to as the Star of David. So I just wanted to make sure that I refreshed that in my memory. This is 297 carats. And you can see it's a beautiful piece. This is another one of those pieces. You might put this by your Wi-Fi router. You might put this on your keyboard. You might put this, on your desk. You might put this anywhere that you want to be protected from electromagnetic radiation. Regina, in her book, recommends that you don't put spiky shapes in the bedroom. So if you're looking for you want to do a soothing shape in the bedroom, because the spiky shapes and the tetrahedrons and the triangular shapes are going to be very energizing from an energy standpoint. So put this somewhere where you need to get it done. Put it in your workspace. Put it in that spot where you're not going to necessarily be doing a lot of resting. But don't delay. At $29.99, the start price on this is $99. This was one of the ones that took a while to show up in two of the rock shops here in Austin, but once it showed up, it is expensive. So for those of you out there that have experience with Shungite, please write in and let us know. This is something that you want to keep in your environment. You want to keep it on your body, because again, this is something that we're not talking about a hypothetical here. We're talking about lots and lots and lots of research, lots and lots of very smart people with a very intense understanding of all sorts of scientific principles are telling us that this has a very specific thing. And it's sort of, for me as a rock hound, it's sort of full circle, because ancient people 500 years ago were saying, there's something with this, there's something interesting about this. And the science, hundreds of years later, actually comes in and backs it up. So for me, this is the prove it kind of stone. Okay, we have about 40 minutes left. Okay, that's good. So this one is going to be sold 113. Mm-hmm. The Merkaba star also is, if you're into sacred geometry, I'm going to let you look up what the Star of David is. But each one of these is a group of, if you look at this, and I'm going to show you, let's see. Okay. You can see that this triangle looks like it's this triangle. So it looks like pretend this is a triangle, it's not, but it looks like the two shapes have literally melded together, and that's the formation of the Merkaba star. It's really cool. Really, really cool. All right, $29.99, 3 budget pays of $10, 30-day money-back guarantee. When your shopping cart gets to $50 or more, your shipping is free. So Facebook friends, type in sold113. TikTok and Instagram, all the shopping information is ready to go for you down below. But thank you for joining us. And if you have any experience with Shungite, or you use it for a particular thing, or if it's given you some relief for a particular thing, please let us know. And sensitivity to electromagnetic radiation is nothing new. In fact, there are several communities here in the U.S. where people who have been proven to be highly sensitive to electromagnetic radiation live basically off the grid. And they don't live off the grid, but they live with minimal electricity. There was an interview that I saw of one lady in a show talking about electromagnetic sensitivity. And she literally had a physical reaction to the interviewers wearing headsets and microphones. So it was wild. And her life had been absolute misery until she moved to a spot where she could have minimal effect from this. So Shungite pyramid now, 109 carats. This is another one of those pieces, honestly, that you might want to put in your car. I read an interesting little bit of research about Wi-Fi in your car. If you have Wi-Fi on your phone and it's in your car, there could be a multiplying factor of up to 10 times the effect of electromagnetic radiation. Because think about it, you're sort of bouncing all of that frequency off of the metal of your car. So it's sort of like bouncing around in there. You're just swimming around in it even more. You remember back in the old days when people would not worry about secondhand smoke? I mean, I'm old enough where I remember smoking on airplanes, smoking on buses, smoking in hospitals. It was everywhere. So if you ever gone anywhere in an automobile with the windows rolled up and somebody who's smoking, you know as well as I do that the intensity of that smoke amplifies. And it's sort of like that in your car with Wi-Fi signal. You don't see it, you don't feel it, you don't hear it, but it's definitely there. All right, $17.99. This has a 4-star rating and it's perfect. This is your Shungite starter piece and you will love it. The triangle, the pyramid shape gives you energy from a sacred geometry standpoint. And then you have Shungite blocking the electromagnetic frequencies. 2 budget pays of $9. This one is going to be sold 114. Thank you guys for joining us out there. So put that in your car. Really, I'm serious. Put that in your car. All right, and this one Are we doing the sphere now?
Yeah.
Okay. Are we gonna do this one?
Yeah, we can do that one,
Okay.
yeah.
Oh no, that's okay. We'll do the sphere. All right, this one just blows me away. I love this, and the spheres have something that you don't normally see in every piece of shungite, and that is this one has this gorgeous intergrowth of quartz that runs through it. Sometimes you see that. So you got the energy of shungite and the energy of the quartz crystal. And some people say that quartz in general is just an energetic magnifier. So I'm gonna let you sort that out. But I love these guys. I mean, these are just really fun. And okay, the rectangle. Are we gonna do this one?
Oh, we're still on the. I'm just
Okay,
getting it
sorry.
ready. Sorry.
Well, you know how easy it is to confuse me.
Yes, I'm sorry.
All right, $22.39. That's got to be a closeout price. How much? Okay, it was $27.99. We had some of these a long time ago at the beginning at $39.99. I don't know if this is the same one, but this is really cool. And I'm going to show you this because when you get this home, I want you to know what you're getting. This has an intergrowth of quartz, so you're sort of seeing those ripples there. Are you seeing them?
Yeah.
So some of these will actually have a little quartz that runs through them. That's very uncommon. So very, very unusual that you got that. But just amazing. 4.3 stars, 8 reviews, $22.39, 3 payments of $7.47. Type in sold $115, and listen, you are only limited by the number of pieces that we have in inventory. That's a clearance price, by the way, so grab them while you can. This, I don't know if it comes with this display. I don't think it does.
It
No.
doesn't.
Oh.
It doesn't. But
It's just to hold it in place.
here's the thing: if you have other, look at this. If you have other pieces, I'm just going to show you. You can use a little ring like that. Did you know that?
Oh. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, you can do that. This looks really great on a votive candle holder as well. So lots of ways to show that off, if you will. All right, are we doing this little guy now?
Yeah.
This, seriously, one of our best selling shungite pieces of all time. Probably the most requested. Please reorder that. Please, please, please reorder it. You know where this goes? You see that little dot dot? That is a cell phone tile. This is gonna zap the electromagnetic radiation on your phone. And if you don't want to glue it on your phone, you can actually glue it to the back of your case. Okay, same thing. I'm just going to say this. This might be one that you want to set if you're using a wireless charger. Put this underneath your wireless charger, or keep one that you put on top of your phone while you're charging it overnight. Okay, are you sleeping with your cell phone? Don't do that. Just don't do it. Okay, don't sleep with your headset on. Don't do that. That's too much radiation, guys. You don't want to do that. Okay, these are $7.99. 3 reviews, 5 stars, and it's 1 payment of $7.99. How many? I'm afraid to ask.
2.
Listen, guys, that's what we do on live stream. We pick out some really great items that have been super popular, and they got to go. So we're getting them out of here. So $7.99. The start price on this at $89. You're going to see little details like this that are so expensive. There are rock shops. There are alternative healing centers. There are lots and lots of places where bioenergetic healing and bioenergetic practices are very, very expensive. I don't care what it is, a sound bowl, an orb, I don't care what it is. They're not inexpensive out there. Now, the thing again that sets us apart from everybody else is our ability to source these pieces. So these have not trickled down to Shop LC through 10 or 15 or 20 resellers. We find the source, we go straight to the source, we work out a fantastic value, and then we bring them to you until they're gone. So that's the secret sauce. That's how we do it. That's how we do it. All right, 2 of these remaining. I dare you to not get this. This is sold $116, and it's $7.99. Gentlemen, this might be the piece that you just keep as a personal protection piece in your wallet, okay, in your pocket. Because how many of you are walking around with your cell phone in your back pocket, okay? So seriously, take that threat of electromagnetic radiation seriously and just try it for yourself, okay? I'd love to see you do that. Mushy Squishy. I like that name. That's a good name, Mushy Squishy. All right, thank you for being out there. Please like, follow, and share. And let me just review the live stream shows. We've been doing a live stream show every single day now, 7 days a week, from 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. Central Time. But we're expanding it. We want to have some fun with our morning audiences as well. This week and next week, we've had a live stream show at the new second time slot of 10 a.m. to noon. So today's Friday. Next week, we're going to do Monday, Wednesday, Friday. 10 to noon, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 2 to 4, all 7 days. And then on the 22nd of October, we're going to start with 2 shows every day, 7 days a week. So that's going to be a lot of fun. The prices that we bring you are special prices just for the live stream show. They are very limited quantities. The prices are good for 24 hours. If you feel like you need help confirming on anything, then please just call a personal shopper. Grab a screenshot right now and call a personal shopper, 877-899-0490, and tell them, I want that live stream deal. But it's really easy to confirm, guys. You're basically shopping with us online at shoplc.com. This is just a way that we help you get to the website and the way that we really show off some of our great options for you at shoplc.com. Okay, Sky Gem and Rose Cut. Sounds to me like you have a little rock hunt experience. Thank you for joining us. We've got about 30 minutes left, and we're going to power through a few extra of these pieces right now. And I'm going to tell you, if you stick around until the end of the show, which is only about 30 minutes, this is going to be our end of the show blowout special. And I'm just going to tell you right now, this is the big combo. I'm not going to build any drama into it, except you have to wait until the end of the show, but don't wait around. And a lot of you are using Shungite and Terahertz at the same time. I think that's kind of cool. Okay, coming up next. Now, and here's the thing, the website. If you just see a picture, if you just see that picture, you don't know. I mean, you don't know the size of it. You just think, well, it could be big, it could be little. How big is it? What's the perspective size? If you go to shoplc.com, you're going to see some gorgeous still photography. You will almost always have a ruler in one of those shots that shows you the measurement of the piece, so you can easily see the size of it. Always helps to see it on a neckline though. This one is not little. This is 3.7 carats, and you can tell that you've got beautiful Shungite because it's not just, I'll show you the details. It's not like this, okay? This is going to have a more opaque, almost kind of an onyx or a jet sort of look to it. This one has a higher concentration of carbon, and you can tell that because it's a darker sheen and it has a more metallic luster. So the more concentrated the carbon, the more silver you get from the flash on the Shungite. And these are beautiful, guys. Really, really spectacular on this. These are chain included, so you've got $27.99, 4.8 stars, over 17 reviews. And many of you have written in and said, you know what, I want Shungite next to my brain. I want Shungite next to all those important veins and arteries that are in my head and my neck. I want this next to my heart. And however you choose to use this is entirely up to you. It's a gorgeous piece of jewelry, make no mistake about it, but it also has some proven therapeutic benefits, and that really is one of the coolest things about this, because it's one of the very few gemstones where we know that the science world sort of shakes hands with the woo-woo world of, what does it do? And oh yeah, well, it helps me with this or that. Oh yeah, well, you're just making that up. Well, maybe not, okay? So get the book. It's a really fascinating read, and each chapter is broken down so that you can go back and look at a variety of things. Test with Shungite, when and where and how to use it. If you want to see how it fits into chakra healing or aligning the body's energy through the wheels of the chakras, you can easily do that as well. And let me just show you back on the back pages here. You've got a really, really, really nice index, okay? So that helps. So you can easily just go back and look at one of the topics you want to talk about. You've got a bibliography reference as well. And you also have extra resources. So if you wanted to do more interesting study on Shungite, you can easily do that. But at $27.99, I mean, wear it as a beautiful piece of jewelry, okay? And if you get therapeutic benefits from it, isn't that a bonus? And again, $27.99. The 20-inch chain is included, and this one is set in sterling, platinum over that. And you can see from this gorgeous photo that you've got lots and lots of extra detail. You've got beautiful attention to detail. Very, very nice resolution on the entire piece. So thank you for getting in on that. This one is going to be sold 118. Thank you for being out there. Sold 118, and they're here until they're not. I don't know what's coming in for Black Friday, and if you wait and you just do your holidays one at a time, you do Halloween, and then you do Thanksgiving, and then you worry about all the the Black Friday deals. That's okay, but we're giving you an opportunity to be a little ahead of the curve, if you will, a little ahead of the rush and the crush. So that's what we do here at Shop LC. So if you're getting some beautiful things for just regular celebrations, birthdays, anniversaries, whatever, that's a great thing. But this is a wonderful opportunity to pick up some amazing deals on gorgeous last in stock items. Okay, speaking of gorgeous. Now, this is a brand that I have loved for a long time. We don't see the Keris label very often anymore, and I don't know why. But the thing that you're going to love about Keris is that, first of all, it is affordable, and you get so much bang for the buck. Hold on just a second, guys. It's allergy season here in Texas. I apologize. I don't want to sneeze on you. Okay. But the thing about Keris is these are 18 karat yellow gold and platinum on top of usually brass and sometimes copper. Now, I know some people say, well, I'm kind of sensitive to that, but look at this. There's no brass, there's no copper. These are beautiful. I have a Keris piece that I've been wearing for about 10 years, and it looks as good as it did the day I bought it, okay? I love that these have such rich attention to detail, and they always have very rich gemstone elements. These are not small. You've got 9.85 carats. That's about 5 carats in each ear. These are going to be about 1.5 inches top to bottom. They're balanced beautifully on lever backs. And these are actually Shungite in matrix. So these are rough, raw, all-natural Shungite crystals, which are they're suspended. They're in suspended animation, if you will. And they're sort of like a Mojave turquoise now, because you're going to see, if you look at these and you hold them just right, you'll see little shimmers of a metallic matrix that's actually added back to these. It's very subtle. It's a very low lights kind of shimmer, but it's really gorgeous. And you've got two-tone on the mounting, and the mountings themselves are just so ornate. I love Keris for this reason. It's $9.99. And remember, I told you that Cheryl used the EMF tester on a composite piece. So you're going to get the benefits of Shungite, even though these are in the matrix. And I love that, in the matrix. Who doesn't love that? Okay. So I'm going to bring these in. But listen, try them, okay? And how am I doing there?
Not bad.
Okay. No, all right. $9.99, guys. And you'll love them. They look expensive. And here's the tipping point for me. A few years ago, I was, just when I was learning about Keris, this is a decade ago now, and I was learning about Keris, and so I typed in, I think I typed in platinum bond copper or something like that. Well, a big designer's name popped up, who is very highly rated at one of the big luxury department stores here in Texas. The one that the chocolate chip cookie recipe goes around for every once in a while. And you know what she was doing? She was selling copper earrings. They were just copper earrings, and they were $300. Just straight up copper. No platinum, no gold, nothing. Just copper. But it was her name. And it was that store. And it was a luxury item, okay? I felt a little bit like the emperor's clothes, because really and truly, it was just, the most practical of elements with a big, fat price tag. Well, listen, this is super practical, but it just looks so elegant. Try them for yourself. If you're getting ready to go on a cruise, you can wear these with any outfit you have in your wardrobe. If this is the only pair of earrings you take with you on the next vacation, I promise you, you can dress them up, you can dress them down, and just keep a little tab of how many people notice your earrings, how many people comment on your earrings. You will be surprised, and you will be a Karis fan. If you want more Karis pieces, go back to Shop LC, type Karis in the search bar, and just have fun. We've had a 20 karat tanzanite necklace for less than $100. I mean, absolutely stunning pieces in Karis, so check it out. All right, this one is going to be sold 119. Honey, thank you for being out there. Honey Lawani 08, thank you for joining us. I think I got it right. But yeah, so that's just, I'm a fan of Karis, so we just want you to know. But I'm a person who also loves big value. But you know, when it comes to big value, I don't necessarily want it to look like, I want, for me, part of the value factor for me, I can't speak for you, is how it looks. Does it look expensive? I want it to look expensive, but I don't want to pay a lot, right, Lauren?
Yes.
DJ?
Absolutely.
Yeah? Okay. Just so we're clear. I'm not embarrassed to say that, so. Okay. This can't have been $87.99 as a start price. Seriously?
Start off as 97.
Oh, start off was 97. Okay, I got it. Then it was 87. Now it's $70.39, which I got to ask on this one. I mean, how many do we not have on this one?
We have 62.
Oh, that's a good quantity. Now, this is, first of all, you recognize this as a gorgeous Santa Fe style. So this is going to be something that you see used in many tribal forms of jewelry, not just here in the U.S., but this little inverted thing on the end is called a naga, and it's something that's reminiscent of the moon. It's a symbol of fertility. It's a symbol of new beginnings. It's a symbol of strength. It's a symbol of wisdom, of empowerment. So this little upside down crescent. Then you come back in with all this other stuff going on, and at $70.39, run to the phone, your budget pay, you've got 5 of those. They're $14.08. This automatically on its own qualifies for free shipping. You've got a big lobster claw clasp and an extender on the back. And, some of you will look at this and say, okay, that's not really squash blossom, but it's done in that style and that spirit. Instead of having the little fluted edge out here on the end, which can be a little bit sharp sometimes, I love the way that we finish it off with a little grouping of beads. So inspired by that squash blossom design, you've got a halo of sterling silver, which is very highly finished and beautifully textured around every single one of those pear shapes. And it's $14.08, and you have a 30-day happiness guarantee, and it's just finished to perfection. You've got this gorgeous smooth deal, finishing texture on the background. You can see that it's Shungite through and through. I'm a little blown away right now. I'm a lot blown away. $70.39. I did not expect that. So get it while you can. This is another one of those pieces that's elite Shungite. You're going to recognize that right away. It's got a gorgeous silvery sheen to it. You can easily see that. What a statement piece. And you don't have to do boots and jeans with this. This is one of those pieces that you see in the fashion magazine, the stylish lady from wherever, New York City, wearing pieces like this, because this is one of those pieces that always has the wow factor, and it's beautiful. All right, $70.39. This is going to be sold 120. Thank you guys for joining us, and thank you guys for throwing in all your comments down there. I'd love to have you out there. But we're going to be moving on here in just a bit because we also have the matching earrings. And you know what? I'm just going to put this right back here so everybody can see that. It's gorgeous. And that's a design that you see repeated quite often in the Santa Fe style collection. So I love that we've added that beautiful, rich Shungite color to it, something that you would normally see in turquoise or coral or shell, because it adds a certain level of mystique to that design. You see a lot of the Santa Fe pieces that are done with black onyx And I think this is even more impressive than black onyx because it has that sheen to it that only Shungite has. Black onyx is not going to have that sheen. It's not going to have that silver shimmer. It's just two different materials. Black onyx is gorgeous. I love that we can do the inlay and all those incredible details. But Shungite looks so pretty when you can just appreciate it for what it is. That gorgeous secondary color is just spectacular. All right, these are also $70.39, and I'm just going to say you might want to think about doing the budget pay on both of those. These would be very lovely with anything in your wardrobe, any period, any time, done. Okay, $70.39. This is 10.8 carats. You have, again, 4 budget pays of $17.60, and they're lightweight on the ears. They're beautifully made, and you can see the sheen. And Shungite is one of those, Shungite is interesting because it's a material that doesn't get stabilized. So it's not like turquoise, which has stabilization to it. You see the natural surface of this material. And I've been wearing these the whole show. You can see how comfortable they are. They're a very substantial earring, but they don't pull or tug. They're extremely comfortable, and they're all nickel free on the sterling silver. So no irritation from nickel, because that's just not fun. All right, do we only have the Shungite left in this? Is that right?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Okay. Also featured 5-star ratings, 8 reviews on these. So check it out at shoplc.com. Type in sold 121 down below, and you'll get that message. You'll get that connection back. It'll send you right to the Shop LC website, and you can confirm. And those automatically get you free shipping because they're over $50. Okay, let's see. Where's this one? Right here, I think, right? Yeah. And this, when you're talking about a color, and you're talking about Shungite, this is a material that's really hard to get any sort of contrast in, obviously, because it's just black. But when you talk about the matrix pieces, there's just something so cool about them. These are $9.99. This is in sterling silver. This is just the pendant. So this will fit on probably any chain you have in your collection. The bail is fixed, so it's all one solid piece, which makes it very substantial. You've got double prongs on each side, so you've got this big prong setting on the side. You've got a gorgeous open gallery. The back is open as well, so you can see that the Shungite goes all the way through. $9.99. And again, the benefits of Shungite are going to be the same in this piece with the Shungite crystals, the Shungite nuggets, all encased in the matrix with that beautiful swirl of metallic matrix that runs through there. So the same. Blocks the EMFs, looks gorgeous, absolutely affordable, 4.8 stars. I'm telling you, I don't know another company that goes to this extent to bring you beautiful things at every price point. That is really what I love at Shop LC. Because let's show you this, for example. Okay, it doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter to me which one of these you want to get, okay? But the point of this is that there is something in this collection for every pocketbook, every style, every taste, every age, every person. And I love the way that we are so equal access so that you can really experience these beautiful pieces, especially with a piece like Shungite. If having that sensitivity to electromagnetic radiation is something that you think you might have, try this. Absolutely try it. If it just simply makes you feel calmer, if your headache goes away, if you've got a nagging headache and it's something that you can't figure out why your head hurts all the time, if you wear Shungite and it has a positive effect, gosh, yes, please and thank you. What a wonderful thing. What a wonderful thing that you can do that. And at $9.99, they're beautiful pieces of jewelry, but they also have that extra added benefit of blocking electromagnetic radiation. It's a wonderful thing. So let me just put Regina out there one more time. Check the Shungite book. If you've got a rock hound, if you've got a crystal lover in your family, this is a really, really interesting book, and I don't know another book that covers Shungite to this depth, so check it out at shoplc.com. Okay, this one is sold 112. You'll be able to put that on any chain you have in your collection. Seriously, any chain out there, and it's just beautiful. Just really, really gorgeous. Okay, coming up next, take a look at this. Remember, we've got that end of the show special coming up in just a few minutes. in the meantime and in between time, this is gorgeous. And you've got long, lean cabochons that are sort of baguette shaped, but they're not small. Okay, so there's a lot of shungite here. And this one is in stainless steel. I dare you to wear this out. I mean, if you can wear out a stainless steel ring, I don't know what you're doing, but you probably broke a finger in the meantime. Look at that. It's just so pretty. All you get across the hand is that beautiful band of shungite with the matrix. You can see that gorgeous kind of bronzy, deep, smoky golden matrix in there. And then all of that shungite right across the hand. If arthritis is bothering you, if you've got mobility issues, again, if you are very active with your hands and at the end of the day, you spent the day gardening, you spent the day whatever you're doing, hanging onto the handlebars of a bicycle, put this on and see if it gives you a little relief. This is one of the things where you try it and you say to yourself, okay, you say to yourself, for $9, I'm going to try it. What the heck? Because worst case scenario, you have a gorgeous piece of pretty much indestructible jewelry. I mean, stainless steel is a game changer, and I'm just speaking for myself personally because it's incredibly sturdy. It's incredibly hypoallergenic. You never have to worry about tarnish. You never have to worry about corrosion or rust or losing its shape. We have this one available in size 5 through size 11. So buy the size that normally fits you, because even though you've got 5.5 carats across the top, you've got this gorgeous taper on the back. It's slender, very comfortable, smooth fit on the back. No, and again, I look at that and I think nobody's ever going to think that that was just $9.99. It just looks so expensive. Stainless steel, in my humble opinion, is the stunt double for platinum. Okay, it's dense, it's heavy, it's very user-friendly, very skin-friendly, but you get all of that without this platinum price tag. Okay, but if you do want platinum, we've got that for you at Shop LC too, and I can tell you those have been some amazing pieces. This one is sold 1, 2, 3. Hi Tendra, thank you for joining us. Chan Jewelry, thank you. Kath Pergolite, thank you. Love that you guys are joining us. Thank you so much. Like, follow, and share. Remember, when you type in below, Facebook friends, you type in sold 1, 2, 3. We will send you back the link to the Shop LC website. And since you're shopping with us online, when your shopping cart gets to $50 or more, whatever suits you, your shipping is free. So thank you for that. Instagram, TikTok, all the shopping information is listed below. Get yourself to Shop LC. Have some fun. We've got a lot of things in this price point under $10. And by the way, if you are watching, we've got the big fall clearance going on online. I want to encourage you to sign up for the sweepstakes that we're having. Somebody's going to win a brand new Nissan 2023 Leaf, and the personal shopper wheel is always out there for you as well. So lots of great ways to shop and save with us here at Shop LC. Okay, this is one of the things that just boggles my mind every time we do this, because if you were going to shop for retail for these pieces, and I told you, look, that ring is going to be $47.99. I could take you to a place right now in Austin. You'd see a price tag, maybe even more than that for Shungite. This is elite Shungite, so you recognize that because it's got this amazing sort of metallic glow to it, and nothing else looks like Shungite. It's got its own distinctive look. But it's not just the ring in stainless steel. Oh, wait a minute. This is sterling silver?
Yeah.
Okay. Sold 1, 2, 4. Just pick the ring, because here's the deal. We are throwing in the pendant, and here's what's really cool. Look how smart this design is, because the pendant is the same look and same shape as that gorgeous ring, and then we're going to throw in the earrings as well. I'll put one of the earrings on so you can see it. Get the ring in the size that you need. The earring back, these are one of my favorite backs, these big backs. Oh, and the post is right in the middle. How comfy is that? Nickel-free sterling silver. That's a huge thing, guys, because nickel in your earlobes, most of us do not do with nickel. If you're having an earlobe sensitivity, it's probably because whatever you're wearing has nickel in it. But look at this. You get the earring, you get the ring, you get the pendant. I honestly thought these were in stainless steel. I'm a little bit shocked right now. 5.85 carats, 5 through size 11. And we've got 4 budget pays of $12. The start price on this is $499. Just a steal. And the pendant is going to fit on any chain you have in your collection. The bail is a fixed bail, which means it's not just a jump ring and it's dangling there, but it's this beautiful, incredible, dark, rich column of elite Shungite. It's just gorgeous. And again, normally what do you expect? A pendant, you expect for it to kind of go up and down like this. To change this and have that east to west presentation, just simply changing the flow of the stones and putting them in a different order makes this piece very, very eye-catching. So don't wait around. I mean, stocking stuffers, with prices like this, guys, you don't even need a reason to celebrate. You can celebrate my favorite holiday, which is just any day that ends in Y. Any day that ends in Y. All right. Well, we're going to wrap it up here, guys, and say thank you so much. Yeah, you get everything for $47.99. Everything. So find your fit and just enjoy it. And thank you for coming along on the live streams. We really do like to spoil you. We really do. We want you to come back and shop often. When you're looking for a certain special thing, we want you to get in touch with a personal shopping team. There are wonderful programs all week long, all day long. We're one of the few shopping channels that are now actually live 24/7 for you. So whenever you tune in to the live shows, they're always live. So if you're going to tune in tonight at 2 a.m., guess what? I'll be back. I'll be live. Okay. Right now, you've got live. It's live. That's all I can tell you. It's the real deal. Okay. So join us whenever, wherever. Get the app on your phone. Make sure you come back for the live stream this afternoon. Lauren's going to be here with Pink Diamonds. I'm going to be watching that. I'm going to be watching that for sure. So check out Pink Diamonds this afternoon with Lauren, 2 to 4. And in the meantime, thank you so much for following. Thank you so much for liking, following, and sharing. And remember, these prices are good for 24 hours only. So make sure you confirm and enjoy every single bit of savings and beautiful jewelry. Bye-bye, everybody.
All right.
Okay. I really thought this was stainless steel, y'all. Okay. That was awesome.